So do you think I'm ready to be an astronaut? Let's go!
Few things capture my imagination the way that space travel does. Not only thanks to the Hollywood-fueled sense of adventure, power, risk, mystery, emptiness, and romance of space travel, but also the fact that the human race has actually left this pale blue dot that we call home for the vast expanse of outer space. Taken literal steps and leaps towards interplanetary life.
Small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
And has returned to Earth safely. Sometimes without a spacecraft. Just as incredible as the technological advancements that have taken place is the time scale in which it has happened. If the amount of time that modern Homo sapiens have lived on Earth, about 200 to 300,000 years ago, were condensed to 1 year, Yuri Gagarin, the Russian cosmonaut, became the first human to venture into outer space not more than 2 to 3 hours ago. A few hours before that, Carl Benz patented the first automobile, and the first seeds of the agricultural revolution were sown just a few weeks before that. How remarkable is that? My fascination with space has been lifelong, and to be an astronaut was very much a childhood fantasy of mine. In fact, it still might be a fantasy of mine. And while I won't be suiting up and riding 1,000 tons of liquid natural gas into outer space anytime soon, I've accepted the invitation from Julia Cameron, author of The Artist's Way, to conceive an imaginary life as an astronaut and to live it for the week. I thought I'd have a little fun with this thought experiment, and I've taken on NASA's Train Like an Astronaut Adapted Physical Activity Challenge. I'm pretty sure this challenge is designed for kids, but what the heck? Let this be for the child artist within. So let's get it!
$998, $999, 1,000. I think I need to recruit some help to get through the rest of this. One more.
Okay.
So do you think I'm ready to be an astronaut? Let's go!
Obviously, this is all a bit silly, and I won't be applying for NASA or SpaceX's astronaut selection program. Although, Elon, if you're seeing this, feel free to hit me up. But the point of an imaginary life, as prescribed by Julia Cameron, is to not overthink it and to just have fun. As I reach the end of my first week following The Artist's Way, one of the biggest lessons that I've learned is the importance of opening myself to my creativity in spite of self-doubt, and to just take that first step. Like a muscle, creativity needs to be worked to grow. And without growth, we'll atrophy, forcing our body and our mind to adapt to the slings and arrows of external judgment. Hence we cover, we mask our emotions, block our creativity, and avoid and avert from the risk of having our creative expression denied. So, if you had 5 imaginary lives to lead, What would you do in each of them? Would you be a tennis player, an author, an actor, a teacher, a paleontologist? Whatever's on your list, I implore you to pick one and to just do it for the week. For example, if you could imagine being a tennis player, pick up a racket and hit a few balls with a friend. An author? Write a short story and submit it to the local contest. Or pick up that rough draft of the script you've been putting off and write a few more pages a day. If it interests you to follow along on my journey and perhaps to pick up a few ideas of your own, check out my last video on how I got started on the artist's way. I'll be checking in with you soon. Until next time.